And welcome to the Shadow Temple. Oh boy. The Shadow Temple will yield only to one with the Eye of Truth, handed down in Kakariko Village. So, that just means that you gotta use the Lens of Truth, and you gotta make my beak face the Skull of Truth. I don't know what the second one just said. I probably should have read it. I actually forget which skull it is. So basically, you need to look at the skulls. Is it this one? No. You need to look at the skulls with the Lens of Truth. Actually, that was stupid. I'm pretty sure it is never... Oh, I'm so good at this game. I'm pretty sure it is never the first two skulls. But you gotta push or pull the block to the skull thing that doesn't disappear. And I'm completely wrong. It's never the first skull is what I'm trying to think. I also think it's never the back two skulls, so it's one of the three in between. This time it's the same one that I died to. Very nice. We're gonna come over here. We have two items in this section of the temple that we're gonna want to get. One who gains the Eye of Truth will be able to see what is hidden in the darkness. Yes, yes, very cool. Shadow Temple. Here is gathered Hyrule's bloody history of greed and hatred. Well, that's just a wonderful random text box to get. Here's a redead. It was a redead. I believe there's keys in here too. I don't know exactly where they are. Oh, there's one. I believe the other one is, yeah, just mirrored. There we go. Oh my god, I'm on the chest. Let's go. Maybe Link is the real treasure. Maybe the treasure is the friends we made along the way. You know, that are all dead. We found the map! Very, very cool. That's not exactly what we came here for. I mean, we did, because I was going to always collect it. Shadow Temple. Yes, yes, I know. What is hidden in the darkness, tricks full of ill will. You can't see the way forward. Except I actually can, because I just know where it is. And we have a rematch with Dead Hand. Similar to how I did with the stick, you can jump slash Dead Hand's back, which is what I'm gonna try to do. Okay, I actually hit it, and he'll stay above ground. I try to look for his left arm doing kind of a twitch, and that's my visual cue. If he does go underground, just jump slash into one of the hands, and you'll be good. Seriously, who thought it was a good idea to put him in an E for Everyone game? Well, I guess it's time for us to get the compass. Just kidding! It's the hover boots. With these mysterious boots, you can hover above the ground. The downside? No traction. You can even use these to walk for short periods where there is no solid ground. Be brave and trust in the boots. So, yeah. It's the dungeon item. We get the dungeon item this early in the temple, which it's kind of weird because usually they leave it into the middle point or even closer to the ends. Like, I think the water temple is a little bit closer to the end. I forget where... I actually forget... No, that's where I just came from. I forget what the thing is. I could use the Lens of Truth, but I'm actually kind of stubborn. It's right here. Got it! I don't like how some of them blink. What was I saying? I said something, but I completely forgot, so I'm gonna pretend like I wasn't saying anything at all. Okay, so you are definitely supposed to use the hover boots to get over here, but I'm gonna attempt something. If I don't get this, not a big deal. I'm just kind of attempting this for funsies. I got it. That took a few tries, but you know what? We got it. Obviously, you can just cross there with the boots. I just wanted to do that for coolness points. This is a BMO. It actually is a big BMO, so it takes 2. There is actually a difference, unfortunately. Now, you think this is a dead end. You should have known better. We are in the Shadow Temple. I believe... No, this one's real. I believe this one's fake. Or rather, I'm getting these mixed up. These two are fake. This one's actually a wall. There. I'm very good at the video game, right? Okay, these are Gibdos. They're pretty much just redeads. I can't remember if we encountered these before or not. But yeah, they're pretty much just complete reskins of redeads. Kind of like how the white Wolfos is just a Wolfos, but like white. With, is it called a Snow Wolfo? I don't know. I really don't know. And we got the compass! The actual compass. We still need a key though, so we're gonna go across here. And right now I feel like it's necessary to mention that you can actually roll under these sides. That's pretty cool. It's just, it doesn't really do much. It's just the fact that you can dodge damage like that is just really cool to me. Wish I knew it as a kid. I didn't. I got hit so much in these rooms. Not gonna lie. Is this the end of it? Yeah. Ow. Is there a skull in here? No, I think I'm thinking of a different room. Oh, by the way... Oh, is it not here? It's not here. I'm also thinking of another room. I'm getting completely mixed up here. Okay, it took me a little while to find the door for some reason. But we're out now. It's fine. There's Skulltulas here. Be careful. I'm a little bit too cautious in this room. I believe there's 4 of these guys. Actually, just use the hook shot. Hook shot seems to kill them. Why do I always forget this? Yeah, that's right. Okay, these are literally guillotines. Okay, E for everyone. Watch out for the shadows of the monsters that hang from the ceiling. Oh yeah, I'm this far in the Shadow Temple, and I never even mentioned how this place terrified me as a kid. But for some reason, less than the other two. Now, I'm going to show you something. I don't know if it's here or not, to be completely honest, but, this... Oh, hold on, it's not here. I believe it's over here. So, these are made out of wood, right? As you can see, this is not shottable, because it's more like it's made out of metal, right? So, same goes for this one, right? Nope! Oh, wow! Wait, am I alive? I'm alive. That's crazy. But, no, for some reason, the right one's hook-shottable, left one not. In fact, I think this is the only wooden pole in the section that is hook-shottable. Very, very strange. I'm gonna ignore you, good sir, and there's just an invisible platform here, because of course there is. So one right here. Equipped Lens of Truth? Why? I'm gonna have to equip it a little bit later anyway, but I'm too lazy right now. There's an invisible spinny spin thing. Keys? I hate fighting these things with hookshot, but like, I'm too lazy to actually equip my arrows. Be careful if it's like, I have no idea if it's one that'll actually give you your stuff back or not. Wait, is that the... If you could get them before they notice you're there, that's very preferable, because you don't have to play the stupid game of trying to like hit them before they move out of the way. There we go. I believe this is the room that I kept getting mixed up. There we go. There's our first Skulltula. And also, there's an invisible chest here. It's just a bundle of arrows, though, so really, who cares? And a blue rupee. Actually, I'm pretty sure this entire room is worthless except for the Skulltula. I thought we got a key here, to be completely honest. Guess not. What? What? Okay, I'm just gonna try that again. You know, I'm gonna jump slash for good measure. Yeah, that's right. Okay, another silver rupee puzzle. How original. Oh wait, you don't even need to kill that BMO, I guess. You can just collect it. I always thought you had to kill him. But I guess if you hug him enough, you just get the rupee. That's interesting. So, fun fact about this place. Yeah, you can just backflip through the spikes. That's not the intended solution, but like, come on, you can just backflip through the spikes. You have to be facing that wall. If you try to backflip, like, into nothing, it works? It works? Okay, never mind. I stand corrected. I guess I just sucked in practice, because I tried the backflip into nothing like that, and I always voided out every single time. Anyway, there's a block hidden in the wall. This is what you're supposed to use. I'm just gonna cut to when this is in place. This is slow. Okay, it's in the proper position now, and I'm gonna take the time to just kill this Skulltula. I believe this is Skulltula number 2. Oh wait, I can't backflip into it. I guess I need the hook shot, if I could actually hit it. But we actually are going to want to climb. I said we're going to want to climb onto the block. And right over here, there is a chest. Oh look, a blue rupee. Well, that's all there is in this room. See ya. No, I'm just joking. What? What was that? Okay. Well, we have a small key. Now that's all this in this room. There is another chest, but I think it's just rupees or a recovery heart or something. It's not important. What? Why does this keep happening? Why am I all the way back here? Okay. We're good now. I think. We might be good. I don't need my... I'll need my Ocarina later, but not now. I recommend actually using lens, even if you know most of the places, just because of this moving platform. You can actually locate it with your hook shot, but it's just kind of annoying. There's a bunch of spikes here. This is actually where I was originally going to show off that the Goron Tunic negates spike damage. But, you know, I just thought that room in the water temple was better for that. It was something that I didn't even think during my note-taking or my practice run. Just kind of happened. There we go, we got a chest. Is that chest important? I actually don't know if that chest is important or not. It's probably like a key or something, right? There's another. And I believe we're gonna have to jump slash to get this. Yeah, I don't think you would have gotten that. Oh, I'm on a spike somewhere. There we go. I'm actually gonna grab this chest before I go into that room. You know, upon thinking, I think this is actually a key. Never mind, I'm completely wrong. My memory is a little bit fuzzy. Just a tiny bit. Is that our third Skulltula? I'm not sure if it's our third or our fourth. I think it's our third, though. Okay, fire keys. Let's see how it is. Do I need to actually kill these skis? I can't remember if the door is enemy-based. It probably is. Anyway, that pot in Goron City was training us for this moment. Oh yeah, this is definitely... This is 100% enemy-based. Okay. Thankfully, I killed all the enemies. And this pot drops a small key. The only small key that we need to progress. I believe you can backflip onto this chest for extra height. I'm completely missing it, and I don't need it anyway. Come on. I was so off. I knew it was around, though. You don't need to backflip onto that chest anyway, because we have the long shot. But if theoretically, for whatever reason, you were here without the long shot, you would need it. Equip Iron Boots here. It will stop you from getting blown around. Very cool. Go away. You're gonna want the Iron Boots for this beam, which, you know, is still weird because... Oh my god, please, Link, go down. It's still weird because most of the wooden beams are not hookshotable. I'm leaving my Iron Boots on as a deliberate choice. You could take them off here, but I'm just too lazy. No! Stop pumping me! I don't consent. No! Away! I really don't want to die this far into the temple because you will spawn at the very beginning, and that doesn't sound very fun. What is this? Is this a key? No, it's a bundle of arrows. Okay, so note to self, this room's completely useless. Is this the first time in the dungeon I'm actually putting the hover boots on? Anyway, there's actually a fake wall over here. And that's where you're actually intended to go. And this rubble can be destroyed, just like the one in bottom of the well. Oh, I should actually equip my, my Ocarina. Fake chest. Well, not fake. Invisible. That's the word we use. Invisible. There's two Gibdos. Again, I don't really know if there's any difference between these and Redeads. I guess Redeads are intended to be zombies and Gibdos are intended to be mummies, I guess. But, like, they're the same thing. Blue rupee. Very cool. Okay, so on the bright side, if we do die, it's not actually as catastrophic now because we are about to unlock a shortcut. If you ever die in the first room with the 3 walls and the BMOs, you can go to the room on the left and there's like a little spot that you can drop down and it will lead into this room. But at the start of the temple, this block is, you know, blocking the way, so it's just kind of useless. Okay, so you could go up the block way, or you could do it the cool way and jump into the pit. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna give that another. I'm gonna give that another attempt. Or you could do it the cool way and jump up here. Very, very cool. I don't want to deal with the beeping. So you can get this. Don't get me wrong. You can 100% get this with a long shot, but I don't remember the Scarecrow song. Okay, you know what? I have tried for a while, and I do not remember what Scarecrow's song is. which would be worrying, but to be completely honest, we already kind of done everything that we needed to do with Scarecrow's song. However, I'm going to attempt something right now. If you see a cut, I failed it. But anyway, I'm gonna try. Okay, this is gonna be the one, I swear. There we go! That's called a super slide. You could do it across flat lands. It's usually to traverse Hyrule fields very, very quickly. But combined with hover boots, you can also clear very, very large gaps. Anyway, you don't need to break the game. You can either use a long shot to get that Skulltula, or you can use Scarecrow's song. Luckily, I don't think we really need Scarecrow's song for the rest of the game. It's still kind of alarming how I completely forgot it. Also, can I please do that correctly? Thank you. Oh no, it's the Stealtho! Whatever am I gonna do? I definitely can't crouch stab him. Death? I just did. There's another one that should be coming. Yep. Stealthos really aren't scary at all once you know how to deal with them. But if you are scared of them, you can actually come up here and they won't be able to touch you. Most of the time, they patrol around you and they'll walk right off to the death. Very, very funny, I assure you. Okay, we can now jump off. Very nice. There is a little place over here with bombs. Just shoot the bombs and they explode. Boom. We're not going to be crossing this little makeshift bridge just yet. Link, the ship is sinking. Abandoned ship. Get onto a safe platform. Navi, I've been on a safe platform for the past, like, minute. You're a little bit late. These are floor masters. Remember that thing in Forest Temple that I killed and said literally nothing about? Yeah, those are those. Those are those. Those are them. Okay, and this is a room that requires Din's Fire. That's all you do. You have to use Din's Fire to burn this wood. And in the case that you don't have Din's Fire, you can use fire arrows for this, I believe. And you might think, well, how would you even get into Shadow Temple if you don't have Din's Fire? It is actually, believe it or not, possible to light all of the torches using fire arrows. But it is way more difficult. And here's the boss key. I do believe we have to hunt for some more Skulltulas first, and I think we need a normal key too. I might be wrong, but I think there's a normal key out where the fairy was. So I'm just going to try to circle this room counterclockwise, I believe this is. Oh, well, look at that. It's a spinning pot from Goron City all over again. And is that Skulltula number 5? I'm gonna go check the dungeon map after this. I believe this is the final Skulltula of Shadow Temple. There we go. Yeah. Okay, it's done. I believe we need to bomb these, or is this just rupees? I am going to make the executive decision and say that these are just rupees, and I'm going to skip out on them. If I'm wrong, I'm going to bite myself for it, but I'm pretty confident that those are just rupees. Also, if you don't know why Link's stopping, there are invisible walls here. You should probably use Lens of Truth. I always just do it by feel. I do want to call attention to this. You see all the blood splatters on the floor? So, in bottom of the well, the blood splatters disappeared when you use Lens of Truth on them. But, if you notice, here, they stay. And I don't really know why. Of course, the theory is that there's just a hole in the ground, so that's why the blood texture disappears. But even the blood in the section where the hole isn't, it also disappears. So it's like, why? My personal headcanon is that the blood in bottom of the well is just an illusion to make it scarier, but the Shadow Temple's blood is like straight up just blood. And that's just my personal headcanon. I don't know if that's true, but you know, that's just the best conclusion I can come up to from like a lore perspective that isn't just, oh well, they set this pile of blood to disappear with lens, and they just arbitrarily didn't set this pile, which, if we're being honest, that's probably exactly what happened. Okay, I'm actually going to get arrows. Yes, arrows are cool. This is actually invisible. You can use Lens of Truth here. I'm gonna actually try to YOLO it though. Hey, I got it. You can use hover boots for this upcoming boss. I would actually recommend it. I think most people would. I'm not going to. Although, if you want a tip, hold down during the boss cutscene. Phantom Shadow Beast. Bongo Bongo. Okay, so Bongo isn't that complicated. You just have to shoot his hands. But when they go into a fist, you can't shoot them for some reason. Kind of annoying. But you just shoot their hands, and then in the middle will be an eyeball. And then you go and attack the eyeball. Fun fact, you actually... Wait. I'm dead. Or am I? You don't need the Lens of Truth at all to fight this guy. Oh my god. I actually can't believe that just happened. I just my brain just stopped. Is that the first death? No, I've had the die at some point, right? This might actually be the first death. Okay, I'm back. I didn't grab any health. I don't need health. Never mind what just happened. I just don't need health. By the way, holding back on the control stick kind of centers Bongo at the start of the fight. That's why I said to do it. See how he like jerked to the right and then went back? Oh boy. Am I gonna regret not grabbing... Oh boy. Oh, this might be bad. Okay, it's fine. Remember to actually shoot his eyeball this time. Is this the redemption? What? What? Huh? I had arrows. Actually, you know what? I'm done being nice. I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. You know, I fought him legit the second time, and that would have been a win. That would have been a win if the arrow did what an arrow is supposed to do. Okay, I changed my mind. I think Bongo's death animation might be the worst. He just kind of turns into shadow. Anyway, we got our heart container. And we are done the Shadow Temple. I gotta cut that out. The boy with the noble Zelda's Ocarina. As I expected, you have come. I am Impa, one of the Sheikah. I am Princess Zelda's caretaker, and I am also the sage who guards the Shadow Temple. We Sheikah have served the royalty of Hyrule from generation to generation as attendants. However, on that day 7 years ago, Ganondorf suddenly attacked, and Hyrule Castle surrendered after a short time. Ganondorf's target was one of the keys to the Sacred Realm, the hidden treasure of the royal family, the Ocarina of Time. My duty bound me to take Zelda out of Ganondorf's reach. When last I saw you, as we made our escape from the castle, you were just a lad. Now I see that you have become a fine hero. There's nothing to worry about. The princess is safe now. Soon, you'll meet Princess Zelda face to face, and she will explain everything. That is when we, the 6 wise ones, will seal up the evil king and return peace to Hyrule. I have to stay here. You go to Princess Zelda's side and protect her on my behalf. Now, I put my power, which should be helpful to you, into this medallion. You received the Shadow Medallion. Impa awakens as a sage and adds her power to yours. Please look out for the princess.